am Katrina with PB Memoirs. Today we are interviewing two chefs in the pan. Can you all introduce yourselves?
I'm Chef Daryl.
I'm Chef Sean.
We are two chefs plus a pan, and we are established in 2015. That's two chefs plus a pan. So we've been in business for roughly collectively together, we would say over 50 years.
Awesome. So is your home base here in Atlanta?
For two chefs plus a pan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we actually established two chefs plus a pan right here in the ATL.
What type of meals do you all usually prepare for some of your clients?
Well, our clients are kind of very ranges. We cook for individuals that want regular comfort food, like individuals that's from the South, who like, fried chicken, collard greens, things like that. We cook for them. Then we cook for your more elite clientele who are used to the more upscale type food or cuisine.
It's my favorite.
So we range off of we just call it like a simple gourmet. You know what I mean? That's just a new American style of cooking. We take the comfort foods and turn them into elite gourmet meals.
Something fat.
And then we take the elite gourmet meals and turn them into comfort foods.
Can you give me an example of?
Okay, sure. Let's take smothered chicken.
Okay.
Okay. So we got two clients. Both of them on smothered chicken. Okay, one client is very highbrow, and they have a highbrow event coming on. Okay, so now they don't want. Okay, we don't want what grandma used to make, but we want something that they're familiar with, but on a higher level. So we'll do a smothered chicken. We maybe do it, a chicken breast, and we'll smother it with like a Bernaise cream sauce. You see what I'm saying? The other client wants the same chicken breast, but she wanted smothered in gravy and onions. Same chicken, different sauces. Pretty much the same concept. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, awesome. Have you worked with any celebrities in the Atlanta area, or just any celebrities period?
Oh, sure. We work with celebrities all the time.
How was the experience with working with celebrities versus regular people?
Let me see. Everybody likes to eat. Everybody likes good food. Celebrity clients, the difference between celebrity clients and regular normal everyday clients. Normal everyday clients are in the limelight. You know what I mean? These are the guys that, males and females, you just don't see them. You know what I mean? You won't even know about them, but we'll have them as clients. But then you have clients that we dealt with, like what's the guy? Black Ink.
No name calling. We don't drop names. No name. Don't drop names.
Name calling. We work.
No need to drop names though, because we need to drop names.
Well, I said we work with them. Why not? If you work with them, you work with them.
We've worked with a lot of people, and I feel the way this way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's the same. Everybody loves to eat. Everybody loves to eat. Everybody
loves food.
Exactly. Some people's budgets are bigger than others. That's about the only difference. That's about the only difference. Everybody loves a gorgeous spread. They call two chefs plus a pan. They know they're getting a gorgeous spread and they're getting some delicious food.
So I think is what we do is we give the people. It's two elements to eating. Most people have a great setup and it look good, but it has a horrible taste. And you got some.
It look good outside, but it don't taste good.
And then you got some that you look like, oh man, what the heck is that? But then you taste it and it's like, wow, it's the best thing. So it's like one or the other. So either it looks good, it tastes bad, or it looks bad, tastes good. The difference with us is we give you good looks and good flavor. So we give you both elements. So, and that's what sets us aside from everybody else.
And we care about the product.
And we care. You gotta love what you're doing. If you don't love it, some people take it as just being a job. If the theory is, if it feels like work, then it's work.
Right.
You know? So if it doesn't feel like work and you enjoy it, then it's something that you love. It's a great passion for it. So you gotta have that.
Okay, awesome. Now, I've heard about people who write books, in different subjects, but chefs writing a book, I wanted to know, how did you come up with the concept for the book, the recipes that's in the book that you all had to go back and redo recipes to put them in the book, or how did that whole process go?
Let's see. I would say we were inspired to write the cookbook through through a hardship. You understand what I'm saying? So it was like, we had a little hardship coming to Atlanta. Then things kind of turned around. But during the process of the cookbook itself, like Sean said, with him being on dialysis, he's trying to get more freedom. He wanted to be at home. So he decided I want to learn this thing at home. And if I can learn this thing at home and I can build myself up with confidence enough that, we can beat this thing. You feel me? Because as you know, renal failure is a big thing. For some reason, it's a big thing here in Atlanta.
Right.
It's a dialysis center everywhere. So we did that. And once we started doing the videos and taking our talent, and we was actually giving our talent to everybody else online. So it's like, how many people are actually seeing us do this? And when we started, no one ever even saw us. No one even knew who we were. All you saw was our hands, because that was the concept. We wanted some mystery. We wanted to have fun with it, so we had mystery. And then while you see a video with two chefs plus pan, and it comes on, and all you see is our hands, and then you see this magnificent, beautiful dish at the end, and people would start to wonder, well, who's making it? So I guess the concept of two chefs plus a pan had got born then. So that year, as we were doing their videos, we was like, hey, you know what? We're getting mad responses because we started getting inboxes. Can I get the recipe? Can I get the recipe? Can I have the recipe? So we would have the viewers, the people who were watching our foodies, was DM us, and we would send them the recipe. And then I told Sean, I said, well, why don't we just write a cookbook? So we were we were inspired through the hardship to create Two Chefs Plus a Pan, and then the foodies helped inspire more by encouraging us to share the recipes. So I said, well, we'll just do a cookbook. So we sat down, we started writing down all our recipes for all the dishes that we started doing videos for. So if you go online, you check out some of the videos, it's in our book. So that's how we came up with the book. And actually, we got it right here.
Yay!
It's called Simple Gourmet, and it's by Two Chefs Plus a Pan. All the recipes, and we actually dedicated the book to our parents. God bless them. Our parents are both deceased. Sean's parents are deceased. My parents are deceased. And we dedicated the book to them because we know that, without God and them looking down upon us, during our struggle and our hardship, that, we just got the strength to keep going.
Right.
And that's just That's how that works. We have support from our friends and the friends that we've met along the way.
They're amazing.
They're
really amazing.
we we don't take anything for granted. You know what I mean? Life's short. You're here today, gone tomorrow. So we just take it one day at a time. One day at a time. One day at a time. We just go day by day by day by day by day. Through our struggle, we also give back to the community. So we go out usually Thursdays. But we're in the interview today, but usually Thursdays when we're not busy.
We feed it at home.
We feed them home. Yeah. We'll prepare meals, pack it all up, put it in a pan, go downtown, and we.
Because we know how difficult Atlanta can be sometimes.
It's very, especially
Trust
for someone, that's not familiar with the area and they're just coming here.
Oh
and
my God,
they
it's
don't know.
man.
we've heard some horror stories, and we got a few ourselves.
We got a
Okay,
few horror stories too, you know what I mean?
let's be honest here.
We got a few horror stories,
Okay, awesome. Well, I heard you say something about Southern cooking. Is there any type of cuisine besides Southern, like Indian cuisines, Bohemian?
Yeah, we
yeah.
We specialize in Southern, New American, and Moroccan.
Okay.
Yeah, we like Moroccan. I like Mediterranean dishes a lot. It's just I'm prior Navy. I'm ex-Navy, retired Navy, and we did a lot of med cruises. So I had an opportunity to eat a lot of the Eastern civilization foods, and I did a little study over there when I was also in the military too. So the dishes over there kind of inspired me a little bit. I love Mediterranean foods. I don't know why, I just do. I love cooking it. I love eating it. So a lot of our dishes are European inspired and African inspired.
And see, one of my first experience as being a chef was in a gourmet Moroccan restaurant. So yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, which one of you is the boss in the kitchen? Like, who is just the bossy one?
Okay. Well,
Who's the bossy one?
I'm gonna take
Who do you
that
think
on.
is the boss?
I'm gonna take that on now.
Me?
Yeah, I think you're the bossy.
Here's the deal. No. Two Chefs Plus a Pan is a team. We both are very strong in different areas of cuisine that we do. Sean is, he's a beast at cuisine. I love cuisine. I love preparing cuisine as well, but I like sweets. Feel me? I love to bake. So what we do is we pair it together. Sean does the cuisine. I'll be the pastry chef. Sean manages the back of the house. I'll manage the front of the house. So we have a team, and when we're doing like events, big events and things like that, we utilize those different areas of expertise to make it work.
Right. Like I'll be in the back.
Yeah, he's a very
cooking or doing whatever. You'll be out front.
He's a very strong leader.
Getting it together, and it works.
He's very, very strong. Like
very great.
Just like with any other company, because Two Chefs Plus a Pan, we're not just just Two Chefs Plus a Pan. We are actually a company as well. So just with any other company, you have the different elements of leadership that work, to make the whole machine go. So Sean's in the back. He is that bone. He's that back. He's that backbone in the back to make sure that everything is going straight in the back and that the cuisine is on point. You feel me? And then you have my side of the expertise, which is leadership, is in the front and with personnel. So I deal with the personnel and the personnel issues. Pretty much, I'm human resources, if you want to put it that way. And then on the front of the house, I make sure that the front of the house is good. All the decorations, all the tables are set, everything is right. So when you hit the door, you get that just what's experience the moment you hit the door. It's not, oh, you're expecting and then you get there and then you're trying to figure out what's going on. You know what's going on the moment you hit the door. You know what I mean? Because not only is the ambiance there, but you like, oh my God, I cannot wait to get down into this food because something is smelling so good. And that's just how,
I shot
goes.
myself sometimes.
You know what I mean? And it's true, you know what I mean? So both the elements of the culinary side of leadership in the back and leadership in the front, and then the talent between the two of us come together. It's just magic. You know what I'm saying? It's just amazing. There's nothing else we can really say to say, hey,
we love our craft.
We just love what we do. And like once it goes back to, if you love what you do, every single time you'll get the same.
Like honestly, I could cook 24 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen times that we do events with 300 people.
Come home
and cook dinner. I mean, like, who does that?
It's true. Like,
Right.
who do that? I put, let's say, prime example for this past couple of weeks. Halloween. Hey, it seems like Halloween's a big holiday here in the city. So we had an event like every day leading up to Halloween, all the way up to Halloween day. And we was actually invited to an event, and we did a catering. Then we went to the event, and then after the event, we came home because we were hungry, and
we bought food to the event that we was invited to before we did the real event. So we on it. Trust me.
So it's really a passion for us when it comes to our craft of cooking. Sean is a self-taught cook. He's a self-taught chef. He taught himself how to do what he do. He has some schooling in culinary arts. I'm a school-taught chef.
So would you say it's a difference between a school
Oh
chef
yeah.
and
There's a big difference. See, I'm technical. He's
right. And that's how it usually is.
I'm weighting measures. He eyeballing. So
But I know the way he measures, but it's like I'm saying when you have been taught a certain thing, it's very hard for you to think outside of that. Okay, but if you have not been inside the box, you always thinking outside of it.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to our pastries, a little outside of the box, on that one. Because I'm a creative guy, so like we'll be doing things, like we'll be doing an event or whatever. So you need to be in the back. You need to be back here with me. You're up there. You ain't supposed to be up there yet. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm out front trying to figure. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here. Oh, it's gonna be so gorgeous. It's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be hot. You know what I mean? And then as you out there, you're supposed to be in the back getting them desserts together, big man. You out here being creative. You need to be in the back getting them desserts, creating them desserts in the back. But we have a lot of fun when we doing it, and then it can get heated too. So you know how they say, if you can't stand heat, you gotta stay out of the kitchen because when
you gotta think we're not in caterers, we're restaurant chefs. You see what I'm saying? Big difference between a caterer and a restaurant chef. See, we're both, but we still have the restaurant chef mentality.
Yes,
you see what I'm saying? So, and we work in high volume.
So it's like
so it's like
So it's it's,
I mean,
we
you
used to
run
fast pace. We used to fast pace. Um, we've done lounges. We're I would say you put us in the lounge. Hey,
But the difference is Atlanta's definition of lounge is totally different than the lounge from up north. Totally different. Atlanta definition of lounge is a nightclub.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Atlanta northern definition of a lounge is a lounge. Okay.
It's a lounge. It's a spot.
It's a spot, something like a club, but they sell upscale food. 24. You know what I'm saying? To 2 o'clock in the morning. You put clothes on to go up in there. You don't go in there with sneakers and
Okay.
bull cats.
So what is one of you all's biggest challenge? What was one of you all's biggest challenges when becoming or starting this company?
Getting deep.
I would say deciding who to help.
Who's gonna help?
Who's gonna help brand?
Who's gonna help? We
and management. That's another big one.
we started getting. We had got a DM from this guy. This guy says, "Hey, I've been watching you guys stuff online, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I think you guys can use a manager." So he was like, "Yeah, well, I don't know. What would the manager do with the chef? We wasn't knowledgeable."
See,
at
but
that
see,
time of
2 years ago. 2 years ago is when the internet was popping. Everybody had, everybody was doing videos. You had people, a lot of celebrity internet celebrities. We had fell up under the category of internet celebrities.
Yeah.
Before we even came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You see? So we were, of course we was around, we intertwined with other internet celebrities. We do dining tours with them. We would go to different cities with one in particular, Cookie Tookie. We would go to different cities with her, and all her fans would come, and we'll have her a dining tour, where when she gets booked in the club, she has a meet and greet the next day or the day before.
It was something. It was pretty
and one of the internet celebrities managers had got in contact with us and wanted to,
We wanted to manage it. So we wanted to figure out what would the manager, what would you do to help us. So, we did a little research. And then we did a little research on what a manager does. Then the different types of managers. There's so many different types of managers. It's like, who the heck do we get to manage our, career or somewhere like that? So, I have a friend, Sean and I have a friend, and she used to work for him back in the day, back when she was just in college. But I didn't really realize, she was going to college for branding, marketing, PR. And it didn't dawn on me at that time, while she's going to school and she's working for me, and, that I would actually ended up being her client. You know what I mean? So I had, after we were dealing with the guy, we got another DM, and it came from our friend, and she was like, "You guys really need branding.
What do you guys want to take this?
What do you guys want to take it?
We thought of we really want to take. We thought the internet was the only place.
Yeah, so it's like,
because we thought, okay, well, we could do something else.
And because she was like, "What you guys got? It's way bigger than the internet. You guys can take this to a whole nother level." DM your phone number. So I gave her my phone number. So she called. We had a nice little conference call. We had a big conference. We had a conference call. And she was like, "Hey, you guys need to do this. You can go this route. You can go that route." So we started. She said, "You don't have to believe me. Just study it. You know, research it yourself.
Right.
Do what you do. Then give me a holler back.
Right.
And then she says, and the reason why is because this is what I do now. And I'm like, what? She says, yeah, I can really help you guys, you know, transition from there to here. So we sat there, we talked, and Sean was like, man, you know what we probably do, you know, do you really want to do that? You know, think we can do it? So we was like, yeah, you know, let's give it a shot. And that's what we did. And lo and behold, here we are. 2 chefs plus a pan. And, you know, branded, televised, local and nationally now. Authors. Authors. Get that book. She's simple and correct. So we you know, we really worked hard. A lot of people say, oh yeah, it's a lot of hard work, but it's a lot of hard work, but it's a lot of money too. It's a lot of money into building your brand. If you believe in yourself and you believe in your brand, you must invest in yourself. If you do not invest in yourself, who else is?
Right.
You know, get yourself a professional logo.
Right.
Do simple things, you know, just,
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't think like that. They're like, oh, you know, people know me, so it don't even matter if, you know, my logo don't look good or not.
No, when we do sponsored events, I want our logo on that step and repeat.
Right.
Okay, we want compensation. Okay, so if I don't have a logo, what are you going to do to supply? What am I getting back in your sponsorship? Well, I just sponsored you food for 100 people, and you can't do nothing for me because what you put my name on there?
It's nice.
I'm put Sean and Daryl name right here on this logo piece right here. It don't work like that.
Yeah, because when I don't know, you've been to events here in Atlanta. How many events have you been to, and you know, and the food is horrible? Or you've been to, like, when you've been to an event and you eat and you're like, well, who made the food? Because for the most part, a lot of the events that I would took in Atlanta that we weren't actually the chefs for, the chefs, the people, the entity that provided the food is never, ever recognized.
And once you look at the food, you figure, okay, that's right.
So do you all critique a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time.
You go places you.
Oh,
It's the hardest.
It's horrible.
It's the hardest thing.
It's horrible. I hate going out to eat sometimes.
We actually started. We started doing reviews. We started doing chef reviews of the different establishments that we started going to. It's so hard to find something authentic in the city, but I think we've tried every Chinese restaurant.
Yeah,
miles. Within miles. And then
I even saw one in like a beat up old building. I said, oh shoot, they probably got some good food, you know.
I was like, yeah, that's it. That's the hole in the wall. Yeah, we gotta go to the hole in the wall.
That's the way you didn't want to go to.
But the rice was black. I swear.
Oh my God, it was just so dark. The rice was like, it was like, oh my God, is it wild rice?
I mean, I don't know if you can go to any Chinese restaurant. It don't matter. It's pretty much gonna be good. You know what I mean? It's pretty much, don't matter what city you go in. DC, Philadelphia, Virginia, New York. It doesn't matter. Pretty much all the food tastes the same. You know what I'm saying? It tastes a certain type of way. Down here, it's like I have never had it before. Real talk.
Like, so like when you're trying to find something like authentic, it's really hard. Mexican, like love Mexican food. So to find, you can't find it like authentic Mexican restaurant here in the city. I'm like, really? All the Mexicans around here and then not authentic? Right. Come on, you know what I mean? And then we went to this grocery store out in Norcross. And I was like, ain't they got a restaurant?
It was
the
It
very
was
first
like
time.
a farmer's market.
Yeah, but this is the first time I seen a restaurant inside, like a real, like regular.
Not McDonald's, Subway,
down home cooking restaurant in the grocery store.
And when we went to the counter,
So
the lady said, "Hola."
she said,
I said, "Oh, shit.
She said, hola. She said, hola. She said, hola. And then Sean was like, hey, this is authentic. So, she was like trying to motion what we wanted or whatever. And then I was like, I don't think she's speaking. And she did. And she didn't speak English. So I was like, she said, hola. I was like, oh, ¿cómo está? And she's like, oh, ¿cómo está? And then she's like, what you like? You like? And I was like, I said, oh. And I asked Sean what he wanted, so looking at the menu, I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's the menu's in English, but she don't understand freaking English.
So how's this gonna play
But
out?
was the food good?
Man,
Oh,
my God, the best burrito I had. So I got I got the beef carne, I got the carne burrito, with everything, except for the salad and guacamole. And it was full of rice. I'm talking the burrito. It had to be like this fat, man. She was huge. And I was like, oh my God, nothing big, and sure enough, and it was like really the best burrito.
I started bringing people to it. They was like, where y'all taking us? Oh, we going to the grocery store.
Yeah, we going to the grocery store to eat.
To eat? Be the best Mexican food you ever had.
That's Mexican. Oh my God, it was so good. It's so good.
Okay, awesome. So what's next for you all? You have the cookbook. Are you working on any products?
We have a product line.
Well, actually, if you go to our website, it's 2chefsplusApan.net. That's the number 2, chefs, PLUS, apan.net. And you click on our kitchen couture. You'll find cutting boards, coffee mugs, aprons, of course, the cookbook.
Get your cookbook.
Gotta get that. So when you click on the kitchen couture and you go to the item list, you'll see all the different items that we are offering. Purchase as much as you can for the holidays. Okay? Lots for the holidays. One for every child. It's so simple, even your kids can do this.
So any sauces?
Yes. We're working on a product right now. Hopefully, once Sean perfects his sauce, we're going to probably jar it up and probably start it out like a farmer's market or something like that. But we got to get FDA approved and all that good stuff for the sauces. So we're working on that. That's another project. That's probably going to be a little bit further down the line.
2018. It'll be out.
A little further than that, probably 2018.
So what would you say to someone who is thinking about becoming a chef and starting their own chef business?
Okay. If it's your passion, do it. If it's not your passion, you may want to think of something else. Because being a chef is really hard work. It's a lot of hard work. And you really got to love what you're doing. If not, you're going to hate your job. You're going to despise it. Because the kitchen is hot and it's not a welcoming environment sometimes. It's a lot of attitudes.
It's a beast.
A lot of attitudes in the kitchen.
Beast.
A lot of attitudes in the kitchen.
Beast.
The waitresses sometimes they go home crying because the chefs in the back went off on them. And
Right.
It's beast. Trust me.
I have to admit, I've sent a couple of them home myself. You know what I'm saying?
It's so easy. It's so
I didn't mean none of it. It's the moment.
It's so
Right,
easy.
right.
Should have sent the food bag. You know, I got cussed out like that. It's okay though. It's okay.
For me, for the most part, like if you're trying to do it, if you do have a passion for cooking, and it's something that you want to do, I'm 100%. Hey, go for it. You're trying to do a business. You're trying to make it a business. I often encourage you. If this is something that you're trying to do and you're trying to make it a business, you go back to school.
Or hire
Take some
someone.
classes.
Or hire someone paid
That's
correctly.
what I was about to
Take
To, you know what I'm saying? To
Take classes for business. You can have all the businesses in the world, but if you don't know how to operate it on the back end,
it's a disaster.
Do you all offer classes to individuals?
Yeah, we do actually. We offer cooking classes. If you go to our website, you'll see the services. Click on the services button. 2 chefs plus a fan.net. Click on the services button, and you'll see all the different services.
I also do restaurant consultation hourly.
Okay.
Hourly price. Yeah. If someone's starting a new restaurant,
You're starting a new business, and you're starting a new restaurant, and you're trying to figure out what's going to work, and how it's going to work, make it work. Call us. We'll come in, we'll sit down, we do consultations. These are business consultations, restaurant business consultations, and what we do, we not only do we consult you on your business, we actually help you facilitate your business. When you are ready to put it into action, then we'll come in and we'll help facilitate your business. That means we come in, we do your hiring, we help build your infrastructure and get your infrastructure straight and solid. And then once you're up and running, we're off to the next line.
that's it.
Okay, so would you say it was easier to build this business together than you trying to build it by yourself?
A team is always better. It's always better to have more hands than 2 hands. One hand washes the other, so the right hand can't get clean unless the left hand washes. So it's pretty much basically like that with everything. A lot of people go, "Oh yeah, it was easy for me. It was easy for me." Sometimes it is easy for people who already have it. You know what I mean? If it's already been there, and they go right into it, yeah, it's really pretty much easy to get into it. But if you got to start from the ground floor, trust, it's no easy task. Yeah, it is much easier when you have someone supporting you and someone helping you and someone right there to walk the path along with you. To help build a great team. It's not just me and Sean. It's us, 2 chefs plus a fan, but we have a team. We have waiters, we have waitresses, we got bus boys, we got other chefs that help us and participate.
We have managers.
We got managers. We got agent. We got these things that help it all come together. And like I said before, none of it, would even be if it weren't for the man upstairs. Keeping us. And we don't take anything for granted. We don't take nothing for granted. Because, like I said, life is too short. You got to move, one day at a time. You know what I mean? And that's what it's been for us, one day at a time. And we just take it stride by stride. Showing like, he said, you on dialysis. If anybody know what renal failure is, when you on dialysis, it takes a lot out of you. A whole lot. And in this business, think about being on a dialysis machine 4 hours, almost 5 hours. Then when you get off the machine, you busting out a 300 head meal. You figure that one without some energy. You know what I mean? You figure that one out. That's some rough stuff. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, well, you on dialysis?" They look at Sean, "You on dialysis?" So I'm like, "Yeah." They were like, "Get out of here, you ain't on dialysis." And it's like, well, I've never seen anybody look like that on dialysis. Like, we're like, look like what?
How you supposed to look? I mean, what?
You know, it's like, how you know, how
I don't know.
but
No, it's all how you take care of yourself, though.
it really is. So we also promote, healthy eating. You know what I mean? We launched a healthy eating campaign a few months ago at the Health and Wellness Expo downtown. That's when we launched our health and wellness menus and things like that. So you guys can get that too if you want to diet or you trying to lose weight. We got a weight loss, meal plan. If you're trying to gain weight, we got a weight gain meal plan. If you're trying to just ride it on out, we got that too. So just, like I said,
And it's all delicious.
and everything is delicious. Chef prepared meals, and that is our Two Chefs to Go campaign. So if you're trying to get on the Two Chefs to Go campaign, just DM us, let us know. We pick it up.
Okay, awesome. So how do you all handle bad reviews or bad people?
Bad reviews.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
Did you say bad reviews?
I said bad reviews.
I've never heard of that before. I'm just playing.
A negative review. We put it like that.
A negative review. We try hard never to get those.
Yeah, we understand that you cannot please everybody. Okay. Our theory is like when we're preparing meals and things like that, or we're coming up with something as far as our meal planning or prep. We understand that we are not cooking for us. You feel me? So a lot of people out there, when they create menus and things like that, they create menus based off of what they like to eat.
Right.
So it's like, really?
Even
you're gonna put something on the menu that you love. Like, oh my God, I love this food right here. And
so why would you get it in your business? Why would you get something that you love to eat?
Yeah,
that means you're gonna
eat
always
more.
Be out of stock of that because you're gonna always
You're gonna eat it.
Okay?
Right.
So why would you have that in your restaurant? You know what I'm saying? No,
so
keep this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? You get stuff that you look at the area that you're in.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you base your menu off of the area that you're in.
So that's what we did. Two Chefs in the Pan. This is our internet to life entity. But we also had a bistro before we came here. Before we came here, we had a bistro in Virginia, and it was in a more upscale, higher upper middle class neighborhood. So our menu was diversified to that area. You know what I mean? In order for our business to thrive, you have to be able to serve the community that you're in. People will come from outside of your community to come patronize you, but for the most part, the community that you're in is where you want to market to. So if you down here with Pookie and Ray Ray neighborhood, if you in Pookie and Ray Ray neighborhood, then you're going to serve what Pookie and Ray Ray eat.
You're not going to have a serious salmon with white wine cream sauce. You might get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to change some people's palate, to get away with it.
But
after the first time, they come in there and look at them like, what is this?
But if you're in Beverly Hills, you're not going to be on Rodeo Drive. You're not going to be on Rodeo Drive. Eating tacos. You know what I'm saying? And if you are on Rodeo Drive eating tacos, you're eating a very high-end version of a taco.
Right.
And I say version of a taco.
You eat wild
Because
boar.
you might be
You
eating,
think you eat
yeah, you
something?
know what I mean? You might be eating bear meat, you know what I mean? You know, yeah, a delicatessen, you know, a delicacy. But so you have to cater to your community that you are in. If your business is in a high-end neighborhood, then you need to have high-end cuisine or high-end product. It goes for everything, not just cooking. Everything: hair, nails, shoes, clothes, feet, face, makeup, the whole nine. If you're down here with Pookie and Ray Ray, you can get away with Maybelline. You feel me? Now, sure. But if you up here in Hollywood,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's L'Oreal, and it's on that end. You know what I mean? It's the glamour girl. It's the glamour for the women. It's the glamour girl stuff. But down here, it's not the glamour girl stuff. It's, you know, like I said, you know, it's Maybelline product versus L'Oreal product. It's Shaniqua doing your hair, you know, and then your name ain't really Shaniqua, you know, in Beverly Hills. It's Shanique. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? So,
Right,
so
right.
that's how that works. But for the most part, if an individual is trying to do this, culinary thing, it's really a lot of hard work. And it's a lot harder than it looks.
Would you say that talent has a lot to do with it, or it's just hard work?
Passion has a lot to do with it.
I don't consider this hard work,
The passion,
you know, but
brings
the next
out
chef
talent.
who's just doing it for a job, it's like, oh my God, this is so hard.
It's
It's
so
going
hard.
to take all this. We bring restaurants by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? 100 plus people in
100 plus
there,
people.
feeding them. And
One chef in the kitchen.
One chef in the kitchen.
Bam.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? So,
you gotta love what you do.
you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I used to work for Norwegian Cruises. You know, I was in the Navy, so I was a Navy chef. So, you know, I thought, oh yeah, I suppose it's happening. I was in the Navy.
Right.
And that was a wake up call and a half. That was like beast. Talking about hard work. I thought that working in the kitchen was hard. I got a whole new look on working in the kitchen on a cruise ship. Talking 24 hours a day. Everybody on the boat can eat. So that means the kitchens are going 24 hours a day. I worked from 3 in the morning to 11:30 at night. Every day. 7 days a week. When I worked for Norwegian Cruises. 7 days. There's no break on the water. Because everything is going. There were 17 restaurants on board. Out of the 17 restaurants, we had 12 big major kitchens. Huge. Talking about kitchens as big as my house. Feel me? And this is my house. Big as my house. Kitchens. Every area was its workspace in itself. Like where we're at would be the room where they pick and peel fruit all day. All day from 3 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night. That's all they doing all day long. And then you got an area where this is where the different facets of culinary arts is broken down. Because now you have a crew or a group of people that they do nothing. They specialize in sauces. And every sauce that ever known to man, they're making. Then you have the guys that do your meats. Now these people, they prepare every meat known to man. Then you got your seafood guys. They do the seafood. Every type of seafood. Then you got your salad guys. And you got your cookie people. And you got your cake people. And then you got your bartenders and drinks. So it all comes together.
Okay. So one last question before we wrap it up. I know as a business owner, some people kind of get comfortable with being, a business owner, so they lose, momentum for getting up every day and, just doing that on a day-to-day basis because it's comfortable and it's their business. So it's like, okay, this is my business. I can just chill and just do, how do you all keep going?
Kind of beg the difference on that one. Well, I beg the difference. I beg the difference on that one because I think that being the business owner is the hardest work because you have to get up. There is no, I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Right.
I can't call. You can't call it. You can call in too.
You can't call, right? You can't call in and say I'm not coming in today. Being your own boss, no. You can't.
If your restaurant says you open up at 8 o'clock in the morning for breakfast,
5 o'clock, you better be there.
You open up.
Okay, 5 o'clock.
Because if not, that's where your bad reviews come in.
You know what I mean?
And you can't say down bad reviews on the internet.
And when we say that,
Once they up there, it's
a
wrap.
Right.
We say that because we only speak through experience.
Yeah.
We open our bistro. We have our own restaurant. We have our own bistro. We advertise that we open for lunch at 11. Oh wow. We decided that we were also going to be doing our own shopping. So, while we're up at 7 in the morning, off to go shop, you know what happens when you start shopping? You lose track of time. So guess what? Oh wow. Hey, it's 9:45. We got an hour and a half to get back to the restaurant to be open for business. There is nothing like getting to your restaurant. You have to open your doors.
As soon as you walk through.
As soon as you hit the door, your customers are there. We have a great product. So those that enjoyed the product, guess what they were doing at 11 o'clock?
Standing in
the door. Yes. So here's what happens with that. Although you have a good product and you have a great cuisine, I'm going to go back. I'm going to say I waited for 2.5 hours for these guys to open the door. The business hours are such and such and such to such and such and such. I came up here numerous of times and they're never here. Although the food is good.
Right.
Okay. Now, and that's only from experience. So you learn as you grow. And when you got somebody or you know somebody that's been through it, that knows about it, you're trying to do it,
Listen to them.
trust. Take all the advice that you can get. Because if you just try and wing it and think that you know it all,
You don't know.
you'll realize that you just don't know it all. Trust.
Okay, awesome. Well, can you tell everybody how to get in contact with you all?
Yes, you can get us on all socials as the number 2, CHEFSPLUSAPAN. Okay, so that's 2 chefs plus a pan. And you can get us, you can check us out on the internet, on the webs, 2chefsplusapan.net. Go get our great cooking book. It is absolutely amazing.
Simple gourmet. Even the shop.
Awesome.
And check us out on Tuesdays on the D. Armstrong Morning Show.
Okay.